What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's been a while since I made my last video. I had a few good things going on in my life, and I just kind of want to touch base with y'all to let y'all know what was going on in my personal life. Of course, always sending positive energy and hope everybody doing real good. So it's been heavy on my heart to kind of talk about a little segment that I had spoke on at work actually about how words are spells. And obviously, I didn't come up with this concept, but I'm big on self-talk, and I'm always aware of the things that I say and how they come to fruition, whether that's positive or negative. There was a situation a couple weeks ago at work where one of my coworkers, me and him had made a friendly bet that if I beat his personal record for sets at work, then we was going, go out and do something, basically. So about a week or so had went past, and the night before I did it, because his number was 7, and I ended up getting 8. But literally the night before it happened, I messaged him and I told him get ready because tomorrow is the day that I get 8. Okay, so that ended up happening, and it wasn't by coincidence because I had several situations in my personal life, even leading up to this, even before this job, before everything, that has actually, proved this to be true. And and it goes both ways. The power of the tongue is real. One thing I want to encourage everybody to really remember is, whether you speaking down or speaking ill, or even if it's something small, like just waking up like, oh, today's gonna be a bad day. And a lot of times we say these kind of things in a joking manner, but in reality, what are we really doing? Okay, you got to think about that. Like, what are we really manifesting to bring to fruition? We all got friends and people that we know. It's like every time I'm around you, all you ever do is talk negative. All you ever do is speak about the bad things that's happening and this and that and complaining. And 9 times out of 10, what is their life filled with? The exact things that they talking about. So we got to understand the importance of that and how that works both ways. Now, I've obviously, like, we're more in control of this than we think. So you got to be real intentional about the things that you talk about. There was another situation actually at my job to where after that little small segment I was talking about, a guy wanted to go get one of his new personal records, and he did that. That literally that same day we had left our meeting, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm about to go out and do this, and thanks for the words and all that stuff like that." And essentially, like, it had nothing to do with me. It was just getting him to understand that switch in his mind that whatever I say, whatever I speak, the universe is going to reward me for that as long as I put in the work to achieve that. All right. So, again, just be mindful of the things you say because again, I'm big on the type of programming that we receive. And if you don't actively take control of that, the world will program you by default. We don't, again, and I think I had mentioned this in one of my other videos, like, we don't got to look too hard to find distractions. They're literally everywhere. Literally. So, I mean, I can pick up my phone and just see a whole bunch of things on from social media feeds to news to different things that's actually going to distract me and get me wrapped up in things that's counterproductive to my success. That's easy to find. So you got to really be mindful, like, oh no, I'm going to take life by the horns and be active on your pursuit of greatness because, if we don't put positive stuff in our head, negative stuff is going to be coming from everywhere and it's going to be filling that void. So, remember, your output is your input all the time. So, just control your output as much as you can. Now, granted, obviously, are there things that's going to go wrong sometimes? Absolutely. Or, is everything gonna always be perfect? Absolutely not. But we have to already be aware that these things are going to happen. And the way you respond to it, the way you grow from it, the way you learn from it, the things you choose to indulge in, to counteract that is what's most important. Nobody has a perfect life, and it's not about being rich or poor financially or anything like that. We all go through struggles as human beings. We all are going to face challenges and we all are going to go through things that are meant to either make us grow or, we're going to let it break us. So, just be mindful of that. Then that's one thing I wanted to, it's been on my heart for a while. And I know it's been, like I said, a long time since I had made a video. But I just wanted to tap in with y'all and just kind of share some of the positive things that's been going on in my life And again, this is gonna be a rather short video because I do got some things I gotta take care of today. But hey, I hope everybody is having an amazing day. I'm sending positive energy y'all way. So until the next one, y'all.